Hi, this is Pastor Dave Holden, and I'm out once again on my morning walk. And I want to spend time with you today to finish up our series that we've done on Luke chapter 2, verse 52. Do you remember what the scripture says? It says, "And Jesus grew in favor with God and man." And it starts off by saying, Jesus grew in wisdom and in stature. He became smarter. He studied. He was a student. And Jesus grew in stature. He exercised. He became strong. He was a hard worker and worked outside, either with wood and stone, all of those things that make construction so possible. And Jesus grew in favor with God by spending time with Him, getting to know Him. Of course, He was God, but He became more and more like God by listening to the Father and spending good time with Him every day. And then Jesus grew in favor with God and His fellow man. So how do we do that? Well, I think that the most important thing that we do is spend time together. Do you know how you spell time? T-I-M-E. Do you know how you spell love? T-I-M-E. When we spend time together, it shows that we love one another. Now, also, when we spend time together, I know it can get on your nerves sometimes. But today, I want to talk to you about spending time. Why is that so important? Because I could go out and I could buy you a present, but when I buy you a present, that takes money. You can always get more money. But do you know what I've discovered? You're never going to get more time. You're never going to get more time because your time is your life. And if I spend time with you, guess what? I've just given you a part of my life. My time is my life. When I spend time with you, what do? Well, we might work together, side by side. My greatest friends have become my partners in ministry. And when I spend time with you, I listen to you. I get to know you. In fact, by listening, asking questions, spending time together, oh boy, it changes our life and our relationship with one another. And then I spend time not just listening, not just working, but we spend time together playing together. Because you know what? Some people are really fun to be with, and other people are cheaters when they play. Either way, you get to know one another and spend time together. We learn to swing through life by doing those things that help one another grow. In this way, our lives become very, very precious. Time is love, and love is time. You've been spending time with one another over the course of this shutdown that we have been in the middle of. And I pray that this has served you to get to know one another better and to really love one another. But you get on one another's nerves, right? Well, we've got to learn how to accept one another for who we are and then to forgive one another even when we fail. We're going to fail one another, and that's why we need Jesus. Jesus is going to help us to learn what it is to forgive, to accept, to comfort, to encourage, being together, one-on-one with one another. Oh, that's the best way to grow. Being together in groups, interacting with one another, that's the best way to play. Being in church together, side by side, that's the best place to worship together and touch hearts. And then serving and working together, that's where we become true brothers and true sisters. So I want to bless you today and just say it's been great being with you through this short study. Luke chapter 2, verse 52 says, "And Jesus, as He was living this life, He grew in wisdom, stature, and favor with God and favor with man." And I pray and I bless your life, and I ask God to help you grow in those same ways too. May God bless you and keep you. See you in church.